Hello, my friends, it's Oscar's Ghost back on a lovely Saturday morning, or Sunday night, or Tuesday afternoon. Whenever you're watching this, my friend, I'm very glad you're here. In the last video, we have started building my first house. You can see it here. It's not looking great yet, it doesn't have any windows, doesn't have any real furnishing indoors. But don't worry, today we're going to be fixing that. Oh, hello, Mr. B. How are you? Great conversationalist, I see. Well, so let's get right into it. We're going to be building a living room first, or the beginning of one. I have here some oak stairs, and with this we're going to make ourselves a lovely little couch and a strange looking yellow carpet. Does it jut out very odd? Yes, but I still like it none the same. Then here in our bedroom we have moved the furnaces, or furnace I guess they're called, and what's it called? Crafting table. Oh wait, I had a little brain fart this morning. Whew. And I put a chest with things so that we just not have to carry everything around. But the real fun is going to be happening up here. We have this little upstairs area. We're going to put a window in it. But first we're going to put our furnaces and our crafting tables in it. It's going to be something of our workroom, maybe put an enchanting thing in it later. This is where all the magic's going to happen. And I must say, I know I talk about this a lot, but I have this shader on called, I believe it's called complementary shaders or something like that. And it makes the light look so nice. Oh my word, I love it so much. But the big thing is that we're going to be putting in windows. So I've bought some glass panes. We're going to have a window in here and then down on either side in the house. And I know what you're thinking, Oscar, this has been a very quick video. You've done everything you set out to do. Well, I'm going to be resource gathering a bit and talking to you a little bit about how this series may end up going. So, let's get into that. So, as you know, I've been very sporadic, very random about when I've dropped things. I've tried to have a schedule, but I really haven't. I've either been sick or on holiday or something like that. So I'm going to try and make these little chats always happen on a Saturday morning, preferably. Somewhere around 9 o'clock, maybe earlier, maybe later. There's probably not going to be a set time, but Saturday morning is going to hopefully be the time in which we have our little chats and our little hangouts. So you can set your alarms, unless of course it turns out that's not how it works, in which case I guess I've lied. Oopsie daisy. This world, this world though, hopefully we can do a lot of stuff in it. I don't know if you saw, I had a short earlier in which I showed the sort of cottagecore world. That's my sort of creative world where I just sort of play around. You may see that later a little more. We might have chats in that as well, but I intend to keep this main survival series going. Make it the flagship of our burgeoning little channel, of our little place to hang out here. And I have a request for you, dear viewers. If you can get down in the comments, I'd love to hear if you have some sort of name for this series that you'd like to recommend. Anything goes, just make it appropriate and all that. And I'd love to see, and perhaps I'll name the best comment. Of course, I'm sure they'll all be lovely comments. When I say the best comment, I simply mean the one that I think suits this world most, and name the series that. So I'll see you there, and I'll try and make sure to respond to every single one of them, because I do like talking to you, my little ghosties and ghoulies. Gotta get the saplings back in, keep the environment going. That may sound very hippy-dippy of me, but I believe it's important, even in Minecraft, to take care of our environment. I think a lot of people sort of treat Minecraft as this world in which they can just sort of cause unlimited chaos. And that's okay. Sometimes you need that. Sometimes a video game is just, a place where you can breathe, which is ironic for a ghost, I know, but a place where you can cause havoc and just relax. But I always try and treat Minecraft with a little bit of respect. They may be fake trees, but they're still trees in nature, and they've got little. We can imagine they've got little birds in them, and little squirrels that live there. I'd love to hear commented names for squirrels or birds that live here. Perhaps we can find a mod that adds squirrels and have one. I've been thinking of adding more mods as well. I found them. I don't know if you know who Lovestar is. I'm a huge fan personally. She added things like has things like the emo Enderman, and I don't know, something about that just gives me a large amount of joy. maybe the Pusheen cat hot bar, things like that. And I may even do one of her fairy core worlds, something like that, as a series, because I think those are very cool. Is a ghost doing a fairy core world something kind of odd? Yes, but I think it would be a lot of fun. A lot of fun indeed. Let's see, what now? My pickaxe is running very low, and we've been here for a couple of minutes, so I won't bore you too much. It turns out that what I planned to do today, I'll be fully transparent, get it, took much less time than I expected. So what am I thinking of doing next? I think, unless we have a little more furnishing to be done, I think either some detail on this house, which looks rather bland, I must admit, or perhaps a garden out here, something like that, because of this beautiful light. See the flowers wave, you know? Even though nothing waves. So I think that may be what we do in the next video. Well, my little ghosties and ghoulies, it appears our time together is coming to an end. I've had such a lovely time with you, and I hope in the next video we can do it again. After all, I'm dying to see you. But before I return to the great beyond, I want to wish you a lovely day. Until next time, this is Oscar's Ghost saying, farewell, my friends.